y'all, this is Pamela, and I'm back. It is July the 31st, and I'm here with my last and final anything to do with Thriftmas in July. And I was getting some things ready for fall, and I found some things that I had done last year and years prior. This is a little DIY that I've done for years. Sometimes I do it for baby showers, sometimes I do it for weddings, if I'm getting a shower together for a wedding or something, and I always do it in my home just for decor. And it is an old-timey project, and it is nothing more than covering books. I used to, when I was a kid, we used to use the funny papers or newspapers or whatever and write all over it and have fun. But I started using gift wrap and scrapbook paper. And so I'm sure a lot of you know how to do that. Most of you do. But there might be some people out there that don't know how to do this little inexpensive DIY. So I'm going to set the camera up so you can watch how I fold and everything, and I'll be right back. Okay, I hope I've got y'all situated, but anyway, this is just a 8.5 by 11 piece of regular scrapbook paper, not cardstock or anything, just 8.5. And this is just a paperback book that I picked up at the thrift store for a dime. Our thrift store every Friday has paperback books for 10 for $1. Or you can get they're just a dime a piece. And I usually get 10, you know, if I'm going to read them or do anything. And all you do is you just position this and open the book up to the middle. And you kind of center it on the piece of paper. And then I just come up and I crimp the edges. And then I crimp both ends. Just kind of trace where the book's laying, more or less, is what you do. And you do that on all four sides. Okay, and then I go ahead and I do the two long ends and put them down. You know, like crimp them down hard like that. And then both of the small ends. And then you just take the book and you take the front cover and you just slip it inside these little tabs that you've made with the fold. Just like that. And I just put a piece of Scotch tape just to hold it. I just tack it right down with that. And then I go to the back. And I just do the same thing back there. Just flop it down in there. Fold it over. And put a piece of Scotch tape to hold it. And there you go. Now if you want to do that, you can do the same thing with gift wrap. This is just some gift wrap I had left over from last year. And this is just a book that I keep all the time because I like this color, so I use it a lot. When I decorate it, a lot of times in the summertime, in the spring sometimes. But you just lay it out. You know, kind of open it up to the middle. This is way too long, so I will take my little rotary cutter and cut a good portion of that off. And then I just do the same thing. You just fold those corners down and then make you a guideline up at the top and the bottom. And then you just put the top of the one side of the book in there. And I do the same thing with these. I just tack it down just to keep it in place a little bit. Then I turn it around. I fold this edge down. And then you kind of pick it up a little bit and just slide it right in that little, it's kind of like a pocket that you've made. Well, of course, it ain't going to bend, and let me do it now. Important. And then I just secure that end with a little piece of tape. And in here, and that's what the spine looks like. And so, that's what this is just brown craft paper that you get at the Dollar Tree for $1 a roll. And Lord have mercy, you could do so many projects with it, it's not even funny. But I'm going to go now and show you how I set it up and do it in different little spots in my home. Hang on just a second. Here is one way to display them. Just lay them on their side and then put something, you know, decorative on top of it. And I didn't go ahead and move my antique typewriter there. That's part of my another Christmas in July thing I'm doing, but it's okay if you go ahead and see it. But I just put some of my flameless candles in there and set a little ceramic deer on it. And here they are, just stood up on their side with just a ornament and just a glass holder. That topper's too big for this. It's got some more other things that I put inside those. But I think I bought these on a trip to the mountains one year from the Christmas shop there. They're just, the top comes off and you can just hang different things down in them. But you can place the books on their sides, or standing up or whatever, just different things. And I'm going to get the other ones in here and bring them and show you how they look. Okay, here's 3 of the little paperbacks. These are the ones that are covered in the scrapbook papers. And I haven't got this finished yet. I was just getting some stuff out to fix up my little china cabinet here. But that's how those look. You can use them laying down, put them up between some bookends, just be real cute. I'll show you a little Christmas one I set up in the bookcase. I'll be right back. Well, I hope that gave somebody some inspiration to be able to just do a little cheap little set of books for somewhere. And like I said, I've done baby showers with vintage baby paper and used the books to make different heights for decorations and things on the food table or weddings or anything. I mean, the possibilities are just endless with it, and you can have so much fun. But anyway, we have a little treat coming up this weekend. A couple of you have requested to meet Kelly Michelle, and I'm happy to announce that Kelly Michelle, the dynamic duo, otherwise known as Kelly Michelle and Mark Campbell, my daughter and my son-in-law, will be going with me on a little road trip this weekend to the Alabama portion of the world's longest yard sale. And so we're going to take y'all along and video while we're going. I don't know how this is going to turn out because she's not very much of a morning person, so we'll just have to play this by ear. But I look forward to it, and I'll be uploading it each night. Well, probably Friday night and Saturday night and come home Sunday because they both have to work. So hope y'all look forward to that. And thank you so much for being here. And sorry that Thriftmas in July is over, but it's been fun, and I really have enjoyed everybody's Thriftmas in July. There's still probably 15 or 20 videos that I have in my watch later thing that I have to get to see, but I will see them all. But thank y'all so much again for being here, and thank you to all my new subscribers. Again, I'm just overwhelmed by it. And a special thank you to Secondhand Tracy Ann for the wonderful little shout out she gave me on her channel yesterday. It just tickled me to no end. But I hope y'all enjoyed this little bookshelf DIY, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.